Stay with Radio 2. Through the day, through the night, and round the clock.
From Land's End to John O'Groat, this is the Peter Dixon Show on National Radio 2.
Hello, loves. This is Dorian here, Peter's producer. Well, I don't know what to say, because Peter hasn't turned up yet, and I can't think for the life of me what's happened to him, because he's usually so punctual, see. Well, oh, that'll be him now. Hang on a sec. Hello, Radio 2? Hello? Oh.
Hello, Dorian.
Yeah, where are you, Peter?
Look, Dorian, look, I'm stuck in a traffic jam in Regent Street. Look, I've just popped out of the car to call you from this phone box.
But, Peter, love, it's after 1.
Yes, look, I know. Look, just start without me. I'll be along as soon as I can.
This is it's hardly professional,
look,
dear.
Get on with it, Dorian.
Oh, we are in a mood, aren't we?
Yes, I'm here now. Thank you, Dorian, yes. Cross questions and crooked answers. And welcome to Night Ride.
This is Radio 2, FM stereo, N693 or 909.
My, have I got a box of scratchy old records for you tonight. Great stuff. That's the Radio Orchestra, conducted by Mike Townend. 14 minutes past 1, that's Roller Jubilee. Let's take a look now what we have in the rest of Night Ride for you, in this first hour at least. In about 15 minutes at 1:30, Barney Lawrence, all the way from Arabia. He'll be here with his back boiler, his balanced flue and cylinder stat, and the rest of his central heating system. We also hear about the unique sighting of the world's first flying pig, and why a ladies' aerobics class in Gloucester was banned on safety grounds. Yes, all that between now and 2. I don't know how we do it for the money, you know.
You lucky people.
These are the Mike Sam singers for you now. Perhaps Love.
Perhaps love is like a resting place, a shelter from the storm. It exists to give you comfort. It is there to keep you warm. And in those times of trouble, when you are most alone, the memory of love will bring you home. Perhaps love is like a window, perhaps an open door. It invites you to come closer. It wants to show you more. Even if you lose yourself and don't know what to do, the memory of love will see you through. Oh, love to some is like a cloud, to some as strong as steel. For some a way of living, for some a way to feel. And some say love is holding on, and some say letting go. And some say love is everything, some say they don't know. Perhaps love is like the ocean, full of conflict, full of pain, like a fire when it's cold outside, thunder when it rains. If I should live forever and all my dreams come true, my memories of love will be of you. My memories of love will be of you.
Oh, smoothies. You like that, didn't you? That's the Mike Sam singers and John Denver's Perhaps Love. David Smelly. Now, there's a name to conjure with. He writes to me from King's Lynn in Norfolk. Dear Peter, I've been listening to you presenting Night Ride for some time now, and I've come to the conclusion that anyone could do it. Perhaps if you don't feel like coming in some night, I could sit in and present the show for you. When can you start then, eh, David? When can you start? P.S. What do you call an Irishman with 2 panes of glass in his head? Patio door. We'll let you know. Thank you. That's Sade, Sadie to her friends, and Smooth Operator. 22 minutes past 1 now is the time. If you'd like to drop me a line on Night Ride, please don't feel ashamed or embarrassed about it. We're all consenting adults, and it's in private, so you can drop me a line. Peter Dixon's the name. Night Ride's the programme. BBC London W1A 4WW. Let me know what you're up to. I'm intrigued to know. This is Johnny Mathis for you now. What I Did for Love.
The sweetness and the sorrow. We did what we had to do. And I can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry. The dream was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew. But I won't forget what I did for love. What I did for love. Gone. Love is never gone. As we travel on, love's what we remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love.
Good old Johnny. That's Johnny Mathis, what he did for love. Well, we don't want to hear about it now, thank you. Keep it for afterwards. Who was in here last? This studio is a picture of filth. I wouldn't keep a dog in here. Look at the state of this place. Let's get this. Look, can we just, before we go any further, please, can we get this place sorted out for once and for all? Give me that. I don't know. I'm left around here to do everything, cleaner, DJ, all alone. No, not a friend in the world. I don't know. Let's talk amongst yourselves there.
Just call my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again.
I've got no friends. None.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Nobody loves me.
All you have to do is call.
I'm destitute.
And I'll be there.
Your place or mine?
You got a friend.
Gee, but I'm touched. I'm really moved. Singers Unlimited there, thank you. You've got a friend. Here's a flying pig. The first flying pig of the year has been sighted in Exeter. And according to today's Daily Mirror, I think it is, a pig apparently fell and flew from a lorry on the M5 near Exeter yesterday and landed on the car bonnet of a 34-year-old secretary named, wait for it, Linda Hogg.
I've got a card here from Gloria and Wally Sankey, and they live down at Hastings, which is part I know quite well, actually, Gloria and Wally. In fact, Gloria wrote to me, and she said, I'm asking you if you would announce my darling, wonderful husband's birthday on Monday the 18th of February, when Wally will in fact be 79 years old, and he's very special to me, she said, because we've only been married for 5 years. And what a companion he is to me. Always by my side wherever I go. And all I hope is for him to keep well, because we could not live without each other. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? What a lovely thing. At 79 years of age, well, certainly Wally is today, so many happy returns of the day, Wally, and I wish you a long and very happy married life. And Gloria says, if you have a nice piece of music with some lovely words, I'd love to hear it while we have our cup of tea in bed. Let's have a look. Yes, I think I've got something just right for you coming up in a moment. Wishing Wally a very happy birthday. Right then, for you and for everybody else, are you ready for the music and your gentle early morning exercises? I want you to trip lightly across the kitchen, waving your arms about like a fairy.
Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? Can't help it. Love's always been my game, play it how I may. I was made that way, can't help it. Men cluster to me like moths around a flame, and if their wings burn, I know I'm not to blame. Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? Can't help it. Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? Can't help it. Love's always been my game, play it how I may. I was made that way, can't help it. Men cluster to me like moths around a flame, and if their wings burn, I know I'm not to blame. Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? Can't help it. Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? Can't help it.
Linda Ronstadt and Falling in Love Again.
BBC Radio 2.
It is Monday the 18th of February, and let's have a look at some famous birthdays. The great actress Phyllis Calvert has a birthday today, as indeed does Graham Garden, the television compere of various things, including that thing on Channel 4 called Tell the Truth, isn't that right? Jack Palance's birthday today, and Ned Sherrin, the wit and raconteur, born this day in 1931. And John Travolta is 31 today, born in 1954, and it's also the birthday of Yoko Ono, who is 51, hard to believe, isn't it? 51 years old today. And it's also the birthday of this fella. The birthday today, born this day in 1914, makes him 71, Pee Wee King.
You keep me waiting till it's getting aggravating, you're a slowpoke. I wait and worry, but you never seem to hurry, you're a slowpoke. Time means nothing to you, I wait and then late again. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9:45. Why should I linger every time you snap your finger, little slowpoke? Why can't you hasten when you see that time's a wasting? You're a slowpoke, dear. Why should I keep trying to change you? It's not the thing to do. I guess I'll have to learn to be a slowpoke too. you're a slowpoke. I wait and worry, but you never seem to hurry, you're a slowpoke. Time means nothing to you, I wait then, late again. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 9:45. Why should I linger every time you snap your finger, little slowpoke? Why can't you hasten when you see the time's a wasting? You're a slowpoke, dear. Why should I keep trying to change you? It's not the thing to do. I guess I'll have to learn to be a slowpoke too.
It's a long time since I heard that. Pee Wee King with a birthday today. Slowpoke. It's 18 minutes before 6 o'clock. Here's a lady who's got a birthday today. Her name is Randy Crawford. This is lovely.
I make it alone when love is gone. Still, you made your mark here in my heart. One day I'll fly away, leave your love to yesterday. What more can your love do for me? When will love be through with me? I follow the night, can't stand the light. When will I begin my life again? One day I'll fly away, leave your love to yesterday. What more can your love do for me? When will love be through with me? Why live life from dream to dream and dread the day that dreaming ends? One day I'll fly away, leave your love to yesterday. What more can your love do for me? When will love be through with me? Why live life from dream to dream and dread the day that dreaming ends?
to bring more.
And I tell you what, the lunatics had taken over the Laughing Academy. Oh my giddy. You know what? It's your neighbours I feel most sorry for.
Going to a party in the county jail. Prison bell was in, they began to wail. The bell was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard them knock down some of it to sing. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider Murphy played a tenor saxophone. Little Joe was blowing on the slide trombone. Drummer Bubba Miller on the crash boom bang. Old rhythm said she was a purple gang. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Dancing to the jailhouse rock. Dancing to the jailhouse rock. You know I can be found sitting home all alone. You can't come around. At least please telephone. Don't be too hard to street. Baby, if I made you mad, something I might have said, please just forget the past before I kick your. Don't be too hard. Oh, I don't want no one. Baby, it's just you. Oh, let's walk up to the picture and let us say I do. Then you'll know you'll have me, and I know that I'll have you. Don't be cruel, too hard to screw. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you. Don't be cruel, too hard to screw. Don't be cruel, too hard to screw. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you.
What a way to start a new week. A bit of a rude awakening, isn't it? Elvis Presley, a lovely old medley. Contains one of the finest lumps of libretti in the whole of English language, that record. Did you notice? Never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine.
Stay with Radio 2 through the day, through the night, and round the clock.
Yes, a lot of it about, isn't there? It's 7 minutes past 6, all of a Monday morning today. Precious little else it could be, but thanks to Colin Berry, he's been having a grand old morning next door, dismembering the headphones, smashing the radiogram, sloshing brown Windsor soup all over the nuclear-powered gear. He's left it somewhat late to turn into juvenile delinquency, I think. But I'll tell you another thing, darling. I've got some cracking little old clockwork toys in here this morning. If you've got nothing else on, I mean, you could do far worse till 8 o'clock. I like this too, from a fellow called David LaRoth, whoever he is.
Well, East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those
As a reworking of the old Beach Boys thing. Beach Old Men now. David LaRoth and the California Girls. It's 10 past 6. You're a kind and lovable lot, you crowd, in the early morning. You send wonderful letters. More than I've ever seen in all my life. One from Marianne, who wrote from Stowmarket in Suffolk, who describes herself as a regular listener. Oh, dear. If everybody was a regular listener, Marianne, there wouldn't be half the trouble in the world, I think. But a nice note. And a kind lady called Carol Walker of Bedford said she was listening to me napping on the other day, because around about 10 days ago, I had a rush of blood to the head and decided to walk the marathon course in the teeth of a Siberian blizzard. It was a good idea at the time. We lived to regret it. Anyway, we did it, and Carol very kindly says, please find enclosed a cheque for 10 quid for your sponsored walk for your gentleman of the road. Did you know what they said to Winston Churchill when he sat down at the piano? Is it true now, everybody? Shakin' Stevens. It's not him, it's me. Green Door, one of his big hits. Kept him in cities over the weekend nicely. Right? It's 22 minutes past 6. I'm getting an awful lot of letters, which I'll get into in a minute, but I've had a note from Audrey Humphreys of Shrewsbury in Shropshire. She said, I thought you'd be interested in the enclosed clipping from the Shropshire Trombone, or whatever the paper's called, Shropshire Star or something. And it's got one of these little items of 10 years ago and 20 years ago. It turned to 20 years ago. 23-year-old Ray Moore joined Midlands ATV as a station announcer. I remember it vividly. I have the scars yet, Audrey. And she says, by the way, what the dickens has happened to you? You don't tell us about radios 1 and 3 and 4 in the mornings, whether Mrs. Padmore is emptying the elephant's feet of the poo-lank. We never know when to start spring cleaning and bottoming now. And on the same tack is a note from a fellow, I think his name is Adam Ferguson or somebody, of Emsworth in Hampshire. He says he was watching the British Record Industry Awards the other week, and he said the classical record of the year was Vivaldi's Four Seasons by the Academy of Ancient Music. And Adam says, so you see, all your old men with the flowing white beards and nightshirts have been recognised at last. None too soon either, Adam. But he says, what the dickens has happened to this run-down the early morning programmes? I do miss it. Where are Tarmac Rigby and Talcum Malcolm and Bedstead and Timpson and Miss Hughes and the Pillbock Hat? Well, Miss Hughes, she went into tax exile, actually. Adam is only allowed back 90 days a year. But the thing of it is, you see, between you and I, Adam, what was happening? The missing millions were listening to me, and then at 7 o'clock they were going to listen to Radio 3, you see. Now, Tarmac Rigby doesn't like this, you see. They don't want any riffraff like us listening to Radio 3. Don't sully their hands with trade over there, you know. The fewer people that listen, the more of a cult station it can become, you see. If nobody listens, you're a cult. So Tarmac Rigby can go and boil his head. Stay here, wherever you do. We get awful lonely. Hazeldean, and you sing on No Fool for Love.
Monday on Radio 2.
Okay then, Steve, give the pianist a bit of a kick for me, would you? Oh, thank you, darling.
You can dance, you can dance.
do, you're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Digging the dancing
They made some cracking songs, didn't they? ABBA and Dancing Queen. It's 25 to 7.
Perfect way to spend your morning with Radio 2. Easy listening.
Oh, that old thing. It's a Monday morning today, the 18th of February. Improving a little, you know.
I can tell by your eyes that you've probably been crying forever. And the stars in the sky don't mean nothing to you. They're a mirror. I don't wanna talk about it, how you broke my heart. If I stay here just a little bit longer, if I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Oh, oh, my heart. If I stand all alone, will the shadows hide the color of my heart? Blue for the tears, black for the night's fear. The stars in the sky don't mean nothing to you. They're a mirror. I don't wanna talk about it, how you broke my heart. If I stay here just a little bit longer, if I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Oh, oh, my heart. I don't wanna talk about it, how you broke my heart. If I stay here just a little bit longer, if I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Oh, oh, my heart. My heart. Oh, 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 my
shoot myself, I should think. As planned, Rita Coolidge. I don't want to talk about it. 16 minutes to 7. After I've done with this one, Ken Bruce is on between 8:05 and 10:30 this morning. Then Jimmy Young, he's looking forward to today's programme. Oh, Jimmy Young.
BBC Radio 2, Ken Bruce.
Hello, chums. Everything all right this morning? Oh, wonderful. It's a Monday again. Another week begins. There's never the 18th of the month already. Doesn't time fly?
Love is like candy on a shelf. You want to taste and help yourself. The sweetest things are there for you. Help yourself, take a few. That's what I want you to do. We're always told repeatedly the very best in life is free. And if you want to prove it's true, baby, I'm telling you, this is what you should do. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and they are yours. Just help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the door. The greatest wealth that exists in the world could never buy what I can give. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and then let's really start to live. All right. Yeah. My heart has love enough for two, more than enough for me and you. I'm rich with love, a millionaire. I've so much, it's unfair. Why don't you take a share? Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and there you're. Just help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the door. The greatest wealth that exists in the world could never buy what I can give. So help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and then let's really start to live. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms, just say the word and they are yours.
Plenty for all. Tom Jones and Help Yourself. 8:10 it is. Everything all right? Good show, good show. We'll have travel news for you shortly. As always, at 8:15 we do a travel roundup. We have a flash for you as well. But somebody has written to me, in fact it's young Nicola Hutton from Wigmore and Leominster, Hereford. She says, why don't you tell the people about the burst water pipe at Lintwoodine Primary School in Herefordshire? The workmen have dug a big hole in our small car park and the teachers' cars get caught in the contraflow system. I'll bet they do. Nicola, they know about it now. Thank you for writing. And if you have any more travel information, then let us know about it. Our stuff follows this. Little Beauty from Minnie Riperton.
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Making love with you is all I wanna do. Loving you is more than just a dream come true. And everything that I do is out of loving you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, doo 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 doo. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old, and we will live each day in springtime. 'Cause loving you with loving you. Loving you. I see your soul come shining through. And every time that we, ooh, I'm more in love with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, doo 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 doo. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old, and we will live each day in springtime. 'Cause loving you is easy, 'cause you're beautiful. And every day of my life is filled with loving you. Loving you. I see your soul come shining through. And every time that we, ooh, I'm more in love with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, doo 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 doo. No, la 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 la, doo 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 doo, be doo be doo dee doo. Maya 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 Maya, no. La 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 la, doo doo doo.
Isn't that beautiful? Minnie Riperton, Loving You. That comes from an album called Ecstasy. This doesn't go down well with breakfast, really, does it? It's 14 minutes past 8 now.
Radio 2 Travel News.
And first a flash. And after that, some more information. A vehicle has overturned in Trafalgar Square at the junction with Cockspur Street. This is causing serious congestion in the area. You're advised to avoid Trafalgar Square for at least the next hour. That's Trafalgar Square in central London, heavily congested because of an overturned vehicle. You're advised to avoid the area for at least the next hour. Now, the rest of you, particularly in the northeast of England and rail travellers, we've got stuff for you. Icy patches are again a hazard in many areas this morning. Patchy fog affecting many roads in the northeast of England. On the M1 in Leicestershire, be prepared for lane closures on the southbound carriageway between junctions 24 and 23 near Loughborough. And in South Yorkshire, there are new lane closures today on both carriageways of the M1 between junctions 33 and 38 near Barnsley. Also in South Yorkshire, the emergency telephones on the southbound carriageway between junctions 38 and 37 will be inoperative until approximately midday because of maintenance. Some awfully long words in this today. Now, for rail travellers on Midland region of British Rail, normal service has been resumed on the Bedford-St Pancras route, and at Warrington, repairs to the overhead power lines have been completed, which means that services to and from Scotland, oh, good, the civilised world is not cut off. To and from Scotland and the northwest of England via Carlisle, they're back to normal, these services. On Eastern region, there are delays, diversions and cancellations, bewitched, bothered and bewildered, on the London to Norwich line because of engineering work near Norwich. If we get any more information, well, we may give it to you, depending on how I'm feeling at the time. Come on, Leo. Encourage us. Make us dance.
You've got a cute way of talking. You got the better of me. Just snap your fingers and I'm walking like a dog hanging on your lead. I'm in a spin, you know, shaking on a string, you know. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the night away. You make
Radio Say 19 minutes past 8. From Wickham and Tyne and Weir, we have a note from a Newcastle brownie. I think this is more brown ale than brown owl. You mentioned blot on the landscape today. Much better than Dallas, don't you think? Much so. I think Ray Moore would make a good blot. I think you're right, you know. Wears a beret every day when he's broadcasting. All we need to do is paint on a little moustache, and he's quite the thing. Why do you think this, though, Newcastle brownie? Oh, it's because he's used to hiding behind plants and palms, etc., and staring at young ladies. I know. I've seen him at it. Chances are, Ray Moore would ask Julia Mackenzie out for a pie and a pint. It's the only pleasure he knows. Now, Lynn has dropped me a note to say that she's travelling with Graham Virgo at the moment. Well, good luck to you both. And it's Graham's birthday today. 47 already. Now, going from Cardiff to Barry Docks. Stop when you get there, won't you?
Hearts gone astray, deep in hurt when they go. I went away just when you need me so. You won't regret, I've come back begging you. Won't you forget, welcome love we once knew. Open up your eyes, then you realize, here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, love to be my bride. You'll never be denied, everlasting love. From the very start, open up your heart, feel that you fall, everlasting love. Need a love to last forever. Need a love to last forever. used to live without it, but let's talk about it. Wouldn't it be
Nice. The Beach Boys. 26 minutes to 9 it is now, after a pleasant weekend, where it, of course, was much warmer in Scotland than it was in London. I'm never going to believe anybody again about this place. I came down here on the promise of warmer weather. It's been freezing ever since. The streets weren't paved with gold either. Never going to believe them again. Mrs. J. Crawford of Southampton says, just when you have finally become the man in my life each morning... Stop it. You're spoiling it by constantly playing that ghastly record, Falling in Love Again. What an insult to the gorgeous Marlena. And her smashing version. Couldn't we hear that again? Well, I don't think you're quite ready for that, so we'll play you a non-vocal version. John Fox, the Radio Orchestra, and the piano of Ronnie Price. Ronnie Price on piano, and the strings of the Radio Orchestra, conducted by John Fox, Falling in Love Again. There you are, without the singing. It's 22 minutes to 9 now, and from Bothwell, from the post office, in fact, so I must take note of this. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, after a good start, you said, everything comes to he who waits. The fool that I am. Everything comes to him who waits, I should have said. Look, my grammar will get better. I shall listen to my grammar this afternoon. Now, Eve Ramsey is 80 years of... Surely not. Not already. And you don't look it. 80 years of age. She's in Edinburgh at the moment, She has been for some time. And her son Dennis and daughter-in-law Anne and grandchildren Gary and Craig are in Berkhamsted in Hertfordshire, and they are wishing her a happy birthday for today. Well, of course. Happy birthday. We shall pause for thought in a moment. It's the Royal Mail today. There's Frankie Valli first of all.
My eyes of Georgia, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes of Georgia, like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Carried your books from school, playing make-believe you're married to me. You were 5th grade, I was 6th when we came to be. Walking home every day over Barnacle Bridge and Bay, till we grew into me and you, who went our separate ways. My eyes of Georgia, oh, I never laid a hand on you. My eyes of Georgia, like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Headed for city lights, climb the ladder up to fortune and fame. I worked my fingers to the bone, made myself a name. Funny, I seem to find that no matter how the years unwind, still I reminisce about the girl I miss and the love I left behind. My eyes adored you, oh, I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you, like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far.
The eyes have it. Frankie Valli from the Four Seasons. My eyes adored you.
Monday. BBC Radio 2. Jimmy Young.
Morning all, thanks to Ken Bruce and a warm welcome to the Jimmy Young programme, where today I shall be talking to a Scottish MP who's trying to get the cold weather allowance system changed. Also finding out why school children, it would appear, seem to be having chips with everything during their dinner break. You may well say, what's new? The sinking of the Belgrano. We hope to be going through the events as they happened during the Falklands War. And the miners' dispute. Is the gap between the miners and the coal board really bridgeable, as the General Secretary of the TUC is saying it is? Well, all that and anything else that pops up this side of 1 o'clock. First, though, a few notes from Harmony Grass.
Summer soon, now the kids are dreaming about the sun they'll soon be leaving. Work and school, they've seen it through now. Gotta keep that date real soon. All the kids are dreaming about summer leaving. dreaming about summer leaving, and it's soon. Such examinations, but we all made graduation. Maybe time just goes so slow when summer wind is gently blow. All the kids are dreaming about summer, mama leaving, and it's soon.
That's Harmony Grass and Summer Dreaming. Jean Hewitt lives at Bolling Avenue, Wharton, which is in Cheshire, Winsford, in fact. Got a daughter whose name is Michelle, and Michelle is 18 today. She said if you could include her on the prog Jimbo, that'd be rather good. Send love and best wishes from Mum, Ken, sisters Lynette and Kim Marie, boyfriend Jeffrey, and indeed all her friends at Hartford College. Great pleasure so to do, Michelle. Wish you a very happy 18th for today. Congratulations. Have a nice one. This is Neil Diamond. Forever in Blue Jeans.
Money talks, but it don't sing and dance and it don't walk. As long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans. Honey's sweet, but it ain't nothing next to baby's treat. And if you pardon me, I'd like to say we do okay forever in blue jeans. Baby, tonight by the fire, all alone, you and I. Nothing around but the sound of my heart and your sighs. Money talks, but it can't sing and dance and it can't walk. As long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans, babe. And honey sweet, but it ain't nothing next to baby's treat. And if you'll pardon me, I'd like to say we do okay forever in blue jeans. Baby, tonight by the fire, all alone, you and I. Nothing around but the sound of my heart and your sighs. Hey, money talks, but it don't sing and dance and it don't walk. Long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans. And if you pardon me, I'd like to say we do okay forever in blue jeans, babe.
Country. That's Cy Payne and his orchestra, and a little thing called Fireball.
Radio 2.
I'll light the fire. You place the flowers in the vase that you bought today. Staring at the fire for hours and hours while I listen to you play your love songs all night long. For me, only for me. Come to me now, rest your head for just 5 minutes. Everything is done. Such a cozy room. The windows are illuminated by the evening sun shining through them. Fiery gems for you. For you, our house is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And now very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you. And now I'll light the fire while you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today.
Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, and a song called Our House. Now, chips and hamburgers have become the staple diet of school children. This is according to reports from various schools around the country. Cash cuts, it would appear, have forced many local authorities to introduce cash cafeteria systems, and children favour more expensive chips and beans instead of mashed potatoes and vegetables, and what is more, little is being done to discourage them. Now, the Assistant Masters and Mistresses Association is concerned that the new style of school meals are unhealthy and that schools are, in effect, encouraging bad eating habits when they should be educating children to eat healthy food. And on the line to me now to talk about it, Peter Smith, who is Deputy General Secretary of the Assistant Masters and Mistresses Association. Good morning, Peter.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Well, accepting that school children need good, healthy food in their developing years, aren't local authorities under any obligation to follow some nutritional guidelines of some kind?
Well, unfortunately they aren't, and that's a pity, because guidelines do in fact exist. A report was published 2 or 3 years ago by one of these bodies called NACNI, and I won't spell that out for you, but it was a very careful investigation into what not just kids but adults should eat, and it said a number of things like we eat too much sugar, we eat too much saturated fat, we don't have enough dietary fibre, and we eat too much salt, you see.
Right. So, but those are, in other words, optional guidelines, are they?
They're optional guidelines, although the biggest educational authority in the country, the Inner London Educational Authority, very wisely has decided to adopt them, and I think they're quite right. Yeah. But there are other local authorities. Do you mind, I know you like recipes. Can I give you a quick recipe which sent to parents by one local authority saying this is a winner in schools? all right? And it's half a pound of margarine, half a pound of lard, a quarter of a pound of icing sugar, and a pound of soft flour. And I'm not going to give you the method, but dot it all off with jam.
Yes.
Now, if you can think of anything, a better recipe for arterial sclerosis, it's yet to be invented.
Well, now, these back to the hamburgers and chips, Peter. Obviously, I suppose the youngsters must think that they're the thing to have because they're paying more for them.
They're paying more for them, and of course there's heavy television advertising selling exactly this kind of food. Chips, crisps, things which are either very sweet or very salt.
Yes.
And, you know, that's what they buy.
Well, now, couldn't local authorities then just stop this all at source, actually, by just stopping the supply of chips and hamburgers and reintroducing your traditional meal?
I think the trouble then, Jimmy, is that you get back to the old situation where kids don't eat lunch at school at all, but whip off to the local chippy. I think you've got to do two things. I think, first of all, we need much more nutrition education in school, and we need that education reflected in what the cafeterias provide. It's a two-pronged thing.
But if what you're saying, you see, Peter, is that they prefer to eat hamburgers and chips, and that even if you supply nutritional meals, they won't eat them anyway, they'll go off to the local chippy. I mean, you can't very well chain them to the desk and say, you won't leave here till you eat this, can you?
Oh, no, I agree with you. But certainly, I think we're under a responsibility to educate children in healthy eating habits, rather than make an investment in national disease, which is what we seem to be doing at the moment.
Yeah. Now, Ilya, you made mention of, you didn't name them, but you mentioned a bit earlier in this conversation, they brought back this general program of re-education on nutrition. So presumably you'd like to see this policy adopted throughout the country, would you?
Very much so. Ilya's always been criticised for wasting money, but when you look at a lot of their research projects, they're absolutely spot on.
And what about parents? I mean, do you think that if parents were aware of this current situation, that they would want to do something about it?
I think if parents were aware of all the health reports which are coming out, they would be desperately worried.
Well, Peter, it's something which we shall hear about, I've no doubt at all. We shall, our telephones will be busy, I can tell you that.
Good.
Nice to talk to you on the programme about it.
Nice to talk to you.
Thanks very much indeed.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. That's Peter Smith. He's Deputy General Secretary of the Assistant Masters and Mistresses Association, on the subject of children preferring hamburgers and chips to just about anything, it would appear. Anyway, it's 11:20. That's the first thing to tell you. And the second thing to tell you is that this very shortly will be Foreigner.
Take a little time to think things over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. Mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can got nowhere left to hide.
I know you can show me. I wanna know where love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. It's talking about love. I wanna know what love is. Love that you feel inside. I want you to show me. I'm feeling so much love. I feel what love is. No, you just can't hide. No, you can show me. I wanna know what love is. That's my love. Oh, you can show me. I feel it. I wanna feel what love is. I feel it too. And I know you can show me.
Of course you do. I want to know what love is. That's the message from Foreigner.
They used to say that boys are tough as nails. In every way he keeps his heart as guarded as a jail. Now things have changed, I feel so old. Like any girl could drag my heart across the coals. I was always there in the thick of things. I always had the heart of every woman on a string. The danger zone shone from my eyes. It seemed like every inch I gained became a mile. It's not the night reaching in and touching me. It's just that breaking hearts ain't what it used to be. It seems that time has killed that cruel streak in me. And breaking hearts ain't what it used to be. It's not the light shining in and catching me. It's just that breaking hearts ain't what it used to be. But time has come and cast a spell on me. And breaking hearts ain't what it used to be. And now I know what lonely means. I used to give so little and gain everything. The darkest part of every day is the shadow of another girl as she turns and walks away. Can't say I blame them all for being hurt. After all, I treated each and every one like dirt. Who wants a heart that's never home? I face the facts and lock myself into a life alone. It's not the night reaching in and touching me. It's just that breaking hearts ain't what it used to be. It seems that time has killed that cruel streak in me. And breaking hearts ain't what it used to be. It's not the light shining in and catching me. It's just that breaking hearts ain't what it used to be. But time has come and cast a spell on me. And breaking hearts, breaking hearts, breaking hearts, breaking hearts
in what it used to be.
Goodness me, there's old Elton John, and Breaking Hearts. Now then, we were talking about heating allowances and cold weather and things like that earlier on. Mr. Oliver telephoned from Plymouth, and he says, what a nonsense this heating allowance is. It seems to be overlooked that the government insisted that electricity and gas prices should be increased by 10% over the rate of inflation for 3 consecutive years, which effectively put a tax on fuel. And, of course, the result is underprivileged people have to go cap in hand for heating allowances. What a way to mismanage the country, says Mr. Oliver of Plymouth. Mrs. Bainbridge phoned from Edinburgh. I am very amused, you know, at the fuss created by you southerners over the cold. You get a bit of snow and cold weather, and let's talk about special allowances for you. I suppose it will be a good thing if something positive comes out of it, and people appreciate what we have to put up with up here. Yes, we're all a bit what my dear old mum used to call a bit nesh down here, Mrs. Bainbridge of Edinburgh. I absolutely agree with you. Be educating as well. Louise from Woodbridge, Suffolk. I feel it's not much use to tell their children in school what they should or shouldn't eat. Parents are to blame for this problem. They encourage their children to eat the wrong things. You can see that just by looking at any fish and chip shop queue. Sheila Baldwin, telephone from Epsom. I'm a school caterer in a middle school. I'd like to say that we do have choice. We don't have chips with everything. We have brown wholemeal rolls, and indeed, we concentrate on choice. David Jacobs up and at you after the 1 o'clock news, thanks to our lot. Chief Researcher John Gadet, Prod Bill Bed. We'll see you again tomorrow at 10:30. Till then, take care of yourselves. JY saying BFN. Bye for now.
Radio 2.
There you are. You see, you never know what you might find if you rummage through the back of the cellar where the old records are kept. Well, I can tell you that when Ken Evans and I found that record, World of Latin Fire, we were quite startled to find on it a track, one track only, which was recorded by Ted Heath with Edmundo Ross and the orchestra. 2 bands for the price of 1. I don't know whether they ever recorded any more. I'm going to look out and see if they did, because what a marvellous sound that augmentation was. Recorded in 1964. Harold Rome's South America. Take it away.
Be wise, be smart, behave, my heart. Don't upset your cart when he's so close. He's much too close for comfort. He's much too close for comfort. Now.
Eartha Kitt with Tony Osborne and his orchestra. There once was a play called Make Me an Offer. Well, an offer got itself into a title of a song by courtesy of the singers. For when Bob Crewe and Bob Gaudio wrote their song that joined us in 1967, the title they actually wrote was Can't Take My Eyes Off You. But as I said, the singers made it an offer, and an offer it's been most of the time since.
At
the Ray Conniff Orchestra and Singers and that special Conniff sound on Can't Take My Eyes Off You. In fact, of course, I think it was not only the Lettermen, but Andy Williams who didn't say offer, they said off of you. But never mind, it was a great success in 1967, as was this film. The Universal International Studio Orchestra with the overture to Thoroughly Modern Millie, in which you heard Babyface, Do It Again, Poor Butterfly, Stumbling, and Japanese Sandman. Vicky Carr with the orchestra conducted by Bob Florence, and if you know anybody who was born in 1926, that's when that song was born, as was our show opener, Breezing Along with the Breeze. The music of Frank Chaxfield and his orchestra is never very far away from us on these programs. I'm glad to see that Frank's got a brand new album out called Chariots of Fire. It's just been released on the Premier label. Let's take a track from it, not Chariots of Fire, not the title one, this, which was written by Francis Craig.
me near you. It's like heaven to be near you. Times when we're apart, I can't face my heart. Say you'll never stray more than just 2 lips away. If my hours could be spent near you, I'd be more than content near you. Make my life worthwhile by telling me that I'll spend the rest of my days near you. We'll thank that small hotel together. The breeze runs after you when you're passing by. It wants to be near, and so do I. So do I. To you, forgetting to cry. It waits for your smile, and so do I. All the words at your command.
What wouldn't it do for one look at you?
The rose that you caress is willing to die. It loves you so very much, so very, very much, and so do
The Frank Chaxfield Orchestra and Near You.
When skies are cloudy and gray, they're only gray for a day. So wrap your troubles in dreams and dream your troubles away until that sunshine peeps through. There's only one thing to do. Just wrap your troubles in dreams and dream all your troubles away. Your castles may tumble, that's fate after all. Life's really funny that way. No use to grumble, smile as they fall. Weren't you king for a day? Just remember that sunshine always follows the rain. So wrap your troubles in dreams and dream your troubles away. castles may tumble, that's fate after all. Life's really funny that way. But no need to grumble, smile as they fall. Weren't you king for a day? Just remember that sunshine always follows the rain. So wrap your troubles in dreams and dream your troubles away.
Frank Sinatra with the orchestra conducted by Nelson Riddle. Well, perhaps you could put your troubles aside for a while and take a sideways look, and perhaps they aren't as bad as you think. You'll have no trouble finding us tomorrow at the usual time if you leave your radio tuned to Radio 2. So until then, on behalf of my producer, Ken Evans, it's goodbye from me, David Jacobs.
You got a beautiful chin. You got beautiful skin. You got a beautiful face. You got taste. You got beautiful eyes. You got beautiful thighs. You got a lot without a doubt, but I'm thinking about blowing you out. 'Cause you won't stop talking, why don't you give it a rest? You got more rabbit than Sainsbury's, this time you got it off your chest. Now you was just the kind of girl to break my heart in two. I knew right off when I first clapped my eyes on you. But how was I to know you'd been my heroes too? With your incessant talking, you're becoming a pest. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. Now you're a wonderful girl. You got a wonderful smell. You got wonderful arms. You got charms. You got wonderful hair. We make a wonderful pair. Now I don't mind having a chat, but you have to keep giving it that. No, you won't stop talking, why don't you give it a rest? You got more rabbit than Sainsbury's, this time you got it off your chest. Now you were just the kind of girl to break my heart in two. I knew right off when I first clapped my eyes on you. But how was I to know you'd been my heroes too? With your incessant talking, you're becoming a pest. Rabbit, 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 yep, yep, rabbit, yep, 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 rabbit, rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit, yep, rabbit, rabbit, bunny, rabbit, jabber, rabbit, rabbit, yep, yep, rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit.
It's 19.5 past 2 o'clock, and a dedication here from Connie Barnett, it looks like. She lives in Woolwich, and she said, I had a stroke actually some 3 years ago, and she said, I just wondered if you would play a request for my daughter and her husband, who've been very good to me. That's Carolyn Gordon. Also, another daughter and her husband, Sandra and Steve. Her son, Robin, who works at the BBC. This is not sort of in stuff, is it, Connie? Anyway, I don't know what Robin does exactly. Maybe I'll find out eventually. But Connie would just simply like to thank her husband, Bill, and generally all the family for being very good to her since she's been sick, and I think that's rather nice. Well, Bonnie Langford and myself are sitting here absolutely amazed that there's yet another quiz show around the corner. You wouldn't think there'd be any more left, Bonnie.
I know, well, I'm amazed at the things that they think of, how they come up with any more ideas of the peculiar things.
May I just say that I hope your fingers will be better soon, just sitting here in these fingerless gloves.
Yes, I've got fingerless gloves, but it's very chilly out there.
And
leg warmers on my arms. I do wear the most peculiar things.
Is that to keep your elbows warm?
It is, yes.
Can I just say thank you very much for coming in? Because
it's a
you're smashing
pleasure.
to come in at short notice.
Well, I was rehearsing round the corner for Pirates of Penzance, and I literally got a phone call and they said, would you come in? So it's my lunch hour, and I thought, all right, lovely.
Well, I'm glad you don't look
Well,
one
nice.
bit like David Cassidy. I'm really relieved at that.
Oh, he's lovely, though. He's lovely.
Yes, it would have been. Anyway, he'll be in at some other later date.
Yes.
So you're rehearsing for Pirates. I know you were in that before in the
Yes.
West End. So is it the same role you're taking over
No,
again?
I'm taking a different part. I'm taking the part of Mabel this time, which is the part that Pamela Stevenson did before. So lots and lots of high singing, very soprano, which is a tremendous challenge.
I mean,
It's
does
great
that
fun.
suit your voice?
It does, actually, surprisingly enough. I seem to have sort of very many different voices. It sounds silly to say, but I either sing very, very low, and it sounds very deep, or else I can sing in this sort of operatic way. And I've never really had the opportunity to sing very high before. I've been going to singing lessons at a lovely man called Ian Adam for ages now, for about 6 years, and he always makes me sing these operatic things because it's extremely good exercise for your voice. If you can really get control over the top part of your voice, then actually, you know, it's obviously much better for you. And but I've never sung it like this in public before, so it's going to be rather a surprise for me as much as anybody else.
Is it a good role for you?
It's lovely, yes, it's lovely, and it's a super company. In fact, I haven't said, but it's opening in Manchester. We're going to be in Manchester all the time, so that's a change to go away from London.
For how long do you reckon?
Well, we don't really know as yet.
Open-ended?
It is really, yes. It's at the Opera House, and in fact Barnum has just finished there, which was with Michael Crawford, and that was such a tremendous success that it's in fact returning to London. So, and we believe that our box office is going quite well so far, and we just hope that we'll have as big a success as he has.
Yes, and who's starring in this particular production?
Paul Nicholas is playing the Pirate King. We have Victor Spinetti as the Major General, Dilys Lay as Ruth. I'm playing Mabel. Michael Ball is Frederick, and Simon Kroll is the police sergeant. I suddenly couldn't think of what they were. Yes.
So in fact, that's a total change of cast, is it not,
It is,
from the
yes.
original production?
I'm the only one who has done it before, which is rather peculiar actually, because having done the same show, I know the show very well, but of course I know it from a different angle.
So you're the old hand in this, eh?
Well, yes, but I know all the different places, so I don't in fact know where I'm meant to be as Mabel. I know where I'm meant to be as Kate, which was the other part I did. But it's great fun.
In a way, as you said, it's good to get out of London for a while, get to a different audience.
Yes, in a way. I think sometimes you do feel that you are just getting to a certain range of people. And although television, you obviously get to the complete area, you don't actually come into contact with people via
Not
television.
quite the
Only
same.
via letters, no. No,
But you've been doing a lot of live television lately with
I
the
have.
children's show,
Yes, I have. Saturday morning, Saturday Starship.
where anything can happen, really.
Gosh, yes. Chaos normally happens, but it was tremendous. I mean, sometimes the things you had to cope with were quite hysterical.
Like what?
Well, I mean, even to the last show, I was meant to be interviewing somebody. Well, I thought I was, anyway. A pop star. And suddenly, just before we were about to go on air for that particular section, they suddenly said, "You've got 10 seconds before you're on," and he hasn't come.
Terrific.
He's not coming on the programme, just talk. So I had to talk to myself for about a minute and a half, which sounds like nothing, but in fact when you're in front of live
So what did you talk to
television-
yourself about?
I talked about him. Fortunately I knew enough about him to be able to chat and then link to the video, but your heart sort of thumps, and I think that people think that it's really well planned and you know what you're saying and all that sort of thing. But the stupidest things go out of your mind when you're put in that kind of situation. I mean, you sometimes even forget your own name, let alone anyone else that you're trying to talk to.
Is that the first time you've done that kind of live ad-lib situation?
Yes, it is. And in a way, if you can cope with that, I think you can cope with anything. Because it's quite fraught.
Did any other things go madly wrong?
Oh, well actually on the first programme I walked on to say hello on the very first thing and I fell flat on my back.
That was a good entrance.
I did a flying entrance, so it was a flying start, definitely.
Don't think you planned that one.
I think they did. Also I had to do an interview. I had to interview a gentleman who kept very peculiar animals, and while I was doing it I had to have a tarantula crawling up my arm. And that really was quite frightening.
So you're good at that kind of thing, are you?
And I don't know if I'd like to repeat it too often, but I was quite... There's something rather... I don't know whether it's... You feel rather pleased with yourself when you've actually achieved something like that. You suddenly think, My goodness, did I actually do that? I did it.
It's amazing the things you will do for either television or for, you know, in the course of the job that you ordinarily would never do. I mean, I can remember at the motor show, I went up in a balloon. Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't do that, I don't think. I wouldn't go by choice. I mean, one part of me would say, yes, I'd like to do it, but you're forced to do it because of, I mean, I was doing it for radio. I mean, nobody could even see me. You had to take my word for it that I was doing it. But still, you know, it's good fun.
Funny though, isn't it?
And I also remember having some acupuncture done. I mean, not that I wanted it for anything in particular, but it was just to show people on television, thankfully this was, you know, what the needles look like. And then afterwards...
And what was it like?
It was all right. I mean, it certainly is not painful. So, and again, probably by choice I wouldn't have had that done either, but as you say, it forces you into doing things.
Yes, it does.
Well, I'm going to play a record and then I'll be back to more of Bonnie Langford. And this is the Four Tops. They had a #1 hit with us, by the way, in 1966 with a song called Reach Out.
The perfect way to spend your afternoon with Radio 2. Easy listening.
You're listening to the Gloria Hunniford Show on Radio 2.
Through the mirror of my mind, time after time, I see reflections of you and me. Reflections of the way life used to be. Reflections of the love you took from me. Oh, I'm all alone now. No love to shield me. Trapped in a world that's a distorted reality. Happiness you took from me and left me alone with only memories. Through the mirror of my mind, through these tears that I'm crying, reflects the hurt I can't control. 'Cause although you're gone, I keep holding on to the happy time when you were mine. a dream that's lost from the hurt that you have caused. Everywhere I turn, seems like everything I see reflects the love that used to be. In you I put all my faith and trust, right before my eyes. My world has turned to dust. After all the nights I sat alone and wept, just a handful of promises are all that's left of love and you. Reflections of the way life used to be. Reflections of the love you took from me. In you I put all my faith and trust, right before my eyes.
Welcome back to the programme. Diana Ross and the Supremes there. Number 5 in 1967 with Reflections. And I must thank a lot of you who've been ringing in over the last, well, just this morning really, inquiring did I get my blocked drains unblocked on Friday. They were all frozen up. I'm sorry if I burdened you with all my sort of worldly details, but yes, I did. I had to call in the professionals in the end, but apparently a little extra trick which somebody else called in about, Len Viner Cordry in fact called me to say that if you put antifreeze down it at night time, that kind of helps as well during the very frosty weather. So for what it's worth, I thought I would pass it on. But yes, I'm fine. Flowing very smoothly. It's the number 1, of course. Terrific song from Elaine Page and Barbara Dixon. It's called I Know Him So Well, written by Tim Rice and the boys from ABBA, and it's from the musical Chess. Eventually it'll be on stage in this country, later on this year, starring Elaine Page. But Barbara Dixon won't be there. She will on this fair.
Nothing is so good it lasts eternally. Perfect situations must go wrong, but this has never yet prevented me wanting far too much for far too long. Looking back, I could have played it differently. Want a few more moments, who can tell? But it took time to understand the man. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good? Oh, so good. Wasn't he fine? Oh, so fine. Isn't it madness? He can't be mine. But in the end he needs a little bit more than me. More security.
Completely on your side, and though I move my world to be with him, still the gap between us is too wide. Looking back, I could have played it differently, learned about the man before I so much younger than. Now at least I know him well. Wasn't it good? Oh, so good. Wasn't he fine? Oh, so fine. Isn't it madness? He won't be mine. Didn't I know how it would go if I knew from the
of that record so well, to Barbara Dixon and Elaine Page, right at the #1 spot, and a lot of people are very pleased for them.
BBC Radio 2, David Hamilton.
Good afternoon, it's Monday, the 18th of February, and for the next couple of hours it's me with a pile of records and a couple of guests on the telephone. The David Hamilton Music Show here on Radio 2. And hello to everybody at Leatherhead Golf Club. Thank you for a great night on Saturday, especially to Joe, whose birthday it was, and he got a kissogram. He was blushing all over, but it could have been worse, Joe. Might have been a roly-polygram, or even worse than that.
BBC Radio 2, David Hamilton.
Yes, it lasted for years and years. It was Ashton, Gardner and Dyke, #3 in February 1971, and the Resurrection Shuffle. On Drive at 5, we take you back to the golden days of rock and roll, 1955, and Bill Haley and the Comets.
and rattle those pots and pans. Get out in that kitchen and rattle those pots and pans. Well, roll my breakfast, 'cause I'm a hungry man. I said, shake, rattle and roll. 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 Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul. Wearing those dresses, your head done up so nice. Wearing those dresses, your head done up so nice. You look so warm, but your heart is cold as ice. I said, shake, rattle and roll. 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 Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul. Go! 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 I'm like a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store. I'm like a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store. I can look at you, tell you don't love me no more. I believe you're doing me wrong, and now I know. I believe you're doing me wrong, and now I know. The more I work, the faster my money goes. I said, shake, rattle and roll. 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 Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul. Shake, rattle and roll.
If you knew Peggy Sue, then you'd know why I feel blue without Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, galleys. I love you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue. Oh, how my heart yearns for you, oh, Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, galleys. I love you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue. Pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, oh, Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, and I need you, Peggy Sue.
I love you, Peggy Sue, with a love so rare and true. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue.
Well, I love you, gal. I want you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue. Pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy.
My Peggy Sue.
Oh, well, I love you, gal, yes, I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue, with a love so rare and true. Oh, Peggy,
My Peggy Sue.
oh, well, I love you, gal, and I want you, Peggy Sue. Oh, well, I love you, gal, and I want you, Peggy Sue.
Buddy Holly from February 1958 and his famous Peggy Sue. It's 5:15.
Radio 2 Travel News.
And there's new work this week on the M1 in Leicestershire, so if you're heading south, be prepared for lane closures on the southbound carriageway between Junction 24, the A6 Loughborough turnoff, and Junction 23. Drivers on the M5 in Gloucestershire should look out for the advance warning signs for lane closures on both carriageways between junctions 11 and 12 south of Cheltenham. And now some items of good news. We told you earlier that the emergency signals and matrix signals were out of order on the M6 and M69 in Warwickshire. These are now working again. And the Metropolitan Police tell us that the lorry that was partially blocking the southbound side of the Hammersmith Bridge has now been removed, and the build-up of traffic is clearing quite quickly. That is certainly good news.
Radio 2 Travel News.
I am Michael Caine.
He's walking where I'm afraid I don't know. I see the firemen jumping from the windows. There's panic and I hear somebody scream. He picks up useless paper and puts it in my pocket. I'm trying very hard to keep my fingers clean. I can't remember, tell me what's his name.
My name is Michael Caine.
And all I wanted was a word, a photograph to keep. And all I wanted was a word, a photograph to keep. The sun is laughing, it's another broken morning. I see a shadow and call out to try and warn him. He didn't seem to hear, just turned away. The quiet fellow follows, points his finger straight at you. He had to sacrifice his pride, yes, throw it all away.
I am Michael Caine.
And all I wanted was a word, a photograph to keep. And all I wanted was a word, a photograph to keep. His days are numbered, he walks round and round in circles. There is no place he can ever call his own. He seems to jump at the sound of the phone. Staring out the window, there's nothing he can do. All he wanted was to remain sane. He can't remember his own name.
My name is Michael Caine.
And all I wanted was a word, a photograph to keep. And all I wanted was a word, a photograph to keep. And all I wanted was a word, a photograph. And all I wanted was a word, a photograph to keep. And all I wanted was a word, a photograph. And all I wanted was a word, a photograph.
Madness in the chart this time last year with Michael Caine. It's 29 minutes past 5.
It's the David Hamilton New Spin.
Everything you say, everything you do, always seems to put me down. Is there something wrong? Do I still belong? Is it just a run around? Don't
Today's newsspin, and one that's bound to do well, that's Shakin' Stevens on Epic and Breaking Up My Heart. And talking of hearts, here's Sam Harris. Good record, that. That's Sam Harris, a new signing on Motown and Hearts on Fire. Ken Carnes with an invitation to dance at 20 to 6.
BBC Radio 2, John Dunn.
Good evening. First, the song that did wonders for the cocktail trade, the Pina Colada song from Rupert Holmes.
I was tired of my lady. We'd been together too long. Like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, then I'm the love that you've looked for. Write to me and escape. About my lady, I know that sounds kinda mean, but me and my old lady have fallen into the same old routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad, and though I'm nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. I'm not much into health food, I am into champagne. I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon and cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. High hopes, and she walked in the place. I knew her smile in an instant, I knew the curve of her face. It was my own lovely lady, and she said, oh, it's you. Then we laughed for a moment, and I said, I never knew that you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain, and the feel of the ocean, and the taste of champagne. If you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, you're the lady I've looked for. Come with me and escape.
Really called the Pina Colada song at all. It's called Escape, and it's written and sung by Rupert Holmes.
The look of love
is in your eyes, a look your smile can disguise. The look of love, it's saying so much more than just words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away. Oh, I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, you've got the look of love. It's on your face, a look that time can't erase. Be mine tonight. Let this be just the start of so many nights like this. Let's take a lover's vow and then seal it with a kiss. Oh, I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, don't ever go. Don't ever go.
Jim, Gary and Tony, the Lettermen. Whatever happened to them? I suppose they're still going somewhere, doing the circuit in America, no doubt. But they were very, very popular a few years ago, and that's from one of their albums, The Look of Love, of course.
still couldn't get through. Could you just check the line just one more time if you can? I'm pretty sure my phone won't be answered by no man.
Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. Mr. Telephone Man, something's wrong with my line. I try to dial her number, but I get a click every time. Must be a bad connection. I give her my love and affection. Oh shit. I just can't take this no more. This situation blowing my mind. Oh, can't get my baby on the line. I tried dialing information. I can't get no cooperation. She's still on the phone, telling me my baby ain't at home. Oh, baby, I just can't take it anymore. Help me out.
Song written by one of the men of the moment, Ray Parker Jr., called Mr. Telephone Man from New Edition.
I've climbed up the Eiffel Tower, floated down the River Nile, seen the bullfights in Madrid and watched those senoritas smile. Been a tourist with my camera at the ruins of old Rome, but the pictures in my mind are all of home. I've seen the Opera House in Sydney and the temples of Bombay, watched the seagulls skim the white caps over San Francisco Bay, seen the palm trees of Tahiti and the sands of Waikiki, but there's just one place I'm wishing I could be. My heart keeps going back to Nashville. That's the only home for me. My love is waiting there in Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee. They're making music down in Nashville, just the way it ought to be. I gotta get that jet back home to Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee. I've seen the Tower of London, the dikes of Amsterdam, the Taj Mahal, the Berlin Wall, but through it all, no matter where I am, my heart keeps going home to Nashville. Oh, that's the only place for me. My love is waiting there in Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee. Johnny Cash is at the Ryman, Boots is at the Carousel. God is smiling down from heaven. Old Mayor Briley's doing well. They're making music down in Nashville. Chet's a picking one for me. I gotta get that jet back home to Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. Take it, Floyd.
What a wicked sense of humour that man's got. Chet's a picking one from me and Floyd Kramer on the end. In fact, it was Ray Stevens, of course. That was called Nashville. How about one of the things that Sinatra missed first time round? Satisfy Me one more time.
Don't deny me, satisfy me one more time. Barricade me and invade me one more time. Sacrifice me, don't be nice, be wild and free. Make a sex pot symbol out of little old me. Caress me, molest me one more time. Misuse me and abuse me one more time. Excite me and ignite me with your sweet torso. Use your muscles, my corpuscles wanna grow. Assault me, attack me, lose control. Let's smother each other in a good old stranglehold. There's nothing but loving on my mind. Don't deny me, satisfy me one more time. Compromise me, vandalize me, have a ball. Destroy me and join me through it all. Demolish, disassemble, and dismantle my apparel. If my birthday suit ain't cute, I'll wear a barrel. Bite my ears, baby, nibble on my nose. Let your dimples put those pimples on my toes. There's sugar oozing over from my elbows to my knees. So cover me with kisses, get yourself some calories. If you don't want me climbing up the wall, don't fool around my fertile ground at all. While the cold duck's getting colder, just be sure everything we've got is body temperature. Warm it up. There's still a lot of groovy goodies left. When you reach the cookie jar, just help yourself. There ain't nothing but loving on my mind. Don't deny me, satisfy me one more time. Encore, 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 encore.
With Don Costa's orchestra, Sinatra, Satisfy Me One More Time.
I need a love that grows. I don't want it unless I know that it's passing on. Someone somehow will be there, ready to share. I need a love that's strong. I'm so tired of being alone. But will my lonely heart play the part of the fool again? Before I begin, foolish heart, hear me calling. Stop before you start falling. Foolish heart, heed my warning. You've been wrong before, don't be wrong anymore.
On CBS, that's Steve Perry with a new single called Foolish Heart.
Hands off the man, flim flam man. His mind is up his sleeve, and his talk is make believe. Oh Lord, the man's a fraud. He's a flim flam man. He's so cagey. He's a flim flam man. Hands off the man, flim flam man. He's the one in the Trojan horse, making out like he's Santa Claus. Oh Lord, the man's a fraud. He's a flim flam man. He's a fox. He's a flim flam man. Everybody wants him, the people and the police, and all the pretty ladies disown. The beautiful gent, you know he has hardly a cent. He pays his monthly rent with a daily charm. Hands off the man, flim flam man. His mind is up his sleeve, and his talk is make believe. Oh Lord, the man's a fraud. He's a flim flam man. He's an artist. He's a flim flam man.
Hands off the man. He's a flim flam man. That's Barbara Streisand from the Stony End album. We go no further. Carolyn Smythe produced the program this evening. Angela Rippon will be with me after 7 tomorrow evening. So how about a final television thought? This is Dr. Lawrence Peter. Television has changed the American child from an irresistible force into an immovable object. And the British child. Good night.
BBC Radio 2, Brian Matthew.
Dispensing his own kind of magic, Elton John.
Remember when rock was young, me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skimming stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the Crocodile Rock, while the other kids were rocking round the clock. We were hopping and bopping to the Crocodile Rock. Well, Crocodile rocking, a song for shouting when your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me
An Elton John hit from 1972, can you believe that? Crocodile Rock. Aye, the years go flashing by with frightening acceleration. But next, the Bee Gees' Living Eyes.
Yesterday, but be alive. I know that we will. The world keeps on moving, but I'm holding still. In the beginning, I was far away and praying for my destiny. Then what arrived the moment you're gone. For we will be here when the miracle comes. Living eyes, when under the sun, don't cry. No war in my mind, the state of my heart. Living eyes, when out in the rain will fall. The day I deny the things of my life. We are of age, we are in time, we are forever. Right now when the power is mine, I leave you heaven and the earth, I leave you never. And living to love is the reason we shine. Been over, I've been under, I don't own a dream to analyze. But living eyes, you know that I did. Believe in the soul and the magic of you. Living eyes, when under the sun, don't cry. No war in my mind, the state of my heart. Living eyes, when out in the rain will fall. The day I deny the face of my love. We are of age, we are in time, we are forever. Right now when the power is mine, I leave you heaven and the earth, I leave you never. And living to love is the reason we shine. Living eyes and sun, when under the sun, don't cry. You're gone, no more in my mind. The state of my heart. Living eyes will be when out in the rain will fall. The day I deny the space of my life. Living eyes and sun, when under the sun, don't cry. No war in my mind, the state of my heart. Living eyes.
And that was the title track of the Bee Gees album, Living Eyes. That was the Nick Ingman Orchestra playing The Boy from New York City. Now...
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after that same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me.
Allegedly from the soundtrack of Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Every night I hope and pray a dream lover will come my way, a girl to hold in my arms and know the magic of her charms. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Dream lover, where are you? With a love oh so true, and the hand that I can hold, feel you near as I grow old. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Someday, I don't know how, I hope she'll hear my plea. Some way, I don't know how, she'll bring her love to me. Dream lover, until then, I'll go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do till all my lover's dreams come true. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream
by my request, well, they do sometimes indulge me. Bobby Darin, and from about 1962, we think Dream Lover. From 1984-5, the Morrissey Mullen Band, and How Do You Keep the Music Playing? One of our own Radio 2 studio recordings by the Morrissey Mullen Band, a tune by Michel Legrand called How Do You Keep the Music Playing?
I'm sitting out here in the rain, baby, under that old green tree. I'm sitting out here in the rain, baby, under that old green tree. Well, I'm sitting out here for my baby, wonder why she don't come back to me. I got a blister on my heel, baby, splinter run right through my heart. I got a blister on my heel, baby, splinter run right through my heart. Well, I'm sitting out here in the rain, baby, wonder why she and me had to. Well, I'm so sorry, baby, we're not allowed to be. I said, I'm so sorry, baby, we're not allowed to be. Gonna
Gonna lock you in my heart, baby, before I throw away the key. I'm sitting out here in the rain, baby, under that old green tree. I'm sitting out here in the rain, baby, under that old green tree. Well, I'm sitting out here for my baby. Oh, pity on me.
Oh, there's a blues artist we haven't heard on this programme in quite a while, if ever indeed, John Mayall, and one of his own compositions called Sitting in the Rain.
BBC Radio 2, Brian Matthew.
Lovely session, especially for us in the early bright all this week with Johnny Althea in the orchestra and Henry Mancini's Pink Panther.
The music of your life, the whole day through, here on Radio 2.
Hang on, Dave, Frank, he's only Syphilis, the same as E. Pomenandus. What am I thinking of the Tonku Abdul Rahman? It could have been Sir Abu Bakr to flower, but later, I suppose.
New York in June. How about you? I like a Gershwin tune. How about you? I love a fireside when a storm is due. I like potato chips, moonlight, motor trips. How about you? Good books can get my fill, and Frankie Boyle's good looks give me a thrill. Holding hands in the movie show when all the lights are low may not be new, but I like it
isn't it? Radio 2, straight down the middle with Shirley Bassey. And how about you? It's 24 minutes past 6. I'm okay. And mind your own business.